KHVH. The following paid program does not necessarily reflect the views of this station, its staff, or Clear Channel Media and Entertainment.
It's time to enter the world of real estate in Oahu with Hawaii's only true real estate radio show, the Team Lally Real Estate Show. Grab a pen and get ready to take notes. For the next full hour, Hawaii's premier real estate leader, ADRIENNE LALLY and Attilio Leonardi, will bring you the latest in real estate news and real-world strategies on how they can guarantee to sell your home at a price and deadline you agree to, or they'll buy it. Now, here are your hosts, Adrienne and Attilio.
Welcome to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the Guaranteed Sold program, or we'll buy it. If you have any real estate questions, you can reach us at 799-9596. That's 799-9596, or on the web at teamlally.com, and that's Lally.
Well, hey, everybody, this is Attilio. I was watching the fireworks, and this was down at, the fireworks every Friday in front of the Hilton.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good family time there. Anyway, this lady came up, tapped me on the shoulder, started asking me a bunch of tax and legal questions, and I said, those are great questions. Highly recommend you seek the appropriate licensed professional, but Mom, what other questions do you have? So if you hear anything on the show, sounds like legal advice, Adrienne, who should I talk to or run that by?
They should run it by Kane and Heron, the attorneys with hearts.
And if you hear anything remotely sounds like tax advice, what should they do with that?
They can call Robin Wenzel. He's a CPA, robinwenzel.com.
Yep.
All right. So, by the way, if you are enjoying our show so far and you're thinking about selling your home, that's what we do best.
How can they enjoy the show? We've been on for like 2 minutes.
Well,
okay.
Maybe they're repeat listeners.
There you go. Okay, if you've enjoyed the show in the past.
That's right. Or even so far.
Yep.
And they enjoyed your little mom quote thing.
Mm-hmm.
Day in and day out. We sell homes for happy customers. Go to teamlally.com to contact us and give us a chance to apply for the job of selling your home. We would love to work for you.
Yeah.
All right. So we have some quotes before we have our VA tip of the day.
And these quotes are from Rachel Ann Nunez. I wonder who that is.
All right. So this is what Rachel has to say.
Okay.
Do what makes you happy. Be with who makes you smile. Laugh as much as you breathe. And love as long as you live.
That's a seriously optimistic person that can do that 24/7.
All right, and the next one's from Hans Christian Andersen. Enjoy life. There's plenty of time to be dead.
Hans Christian Andersen, for you folks who don't know, he's the inventor of hand lotion.
Really?
No. He's the author of some very famous fairy tales.
All right, and then the last one is from Helen Keller. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all.
Mm-hmm.
From Helen Keller. All right, so this is the time in the show that we normally have our VA Minute. But I don't know if Gabe Amey is going to be calling in. I did just text him. So we can talk about a success story while we're waiting for Gabe's call.
Well, no, let's give a cautionary tale about lending. Let's talk about pre-approvals.
Well, maybe we could talk about the situation that we were dealing with in the conversation we just had with the potential seller this morning.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So
okay,
we have a seller that is pre-approved with not one of the lenders we normally work with.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, Gabe, I see the big flashing light lighting up. Unfortunately, our producer is next door, so when he comes back, he'll answer the line here. So if you want to hang tight and give us a call back in about another 5 minutes.
Well, keep trying, Gabe.
It's like the telethon. It's like, you're calling in for journey tickets. You just got to be persistent. So anyway, this seller is, they're looking to move into a bigger property, and they're pre-approved from, let's say, lender X. And we have two lenders that we prefer to work with, and there's a reason for that, is that we've done transactions with them. We know their systems, how their underwriters work, how the principals in these teams work, how the response time is, how knowledgeable they are about lending. Whereas most consumers, you're just coming across the first person and not really shopping around or vetting out your lender services. So what we learned is that we had a past client.
Yeah, we actually had a past client with a very similar circumstance where they had a short sale in their history.
Uh-huh.
And this particular lender pre-approved them, said no problem, we can do the loan. So our client, they kept moving forward. They spent money on appraisals. They spent money on home inspection. They took this property off the market. And actually, both of our lenders said, no way, this cannot be done. So
and sure enough,
against our advice, the client kept going.
And moved forward, and then halfway through the deal, it all fell apart because it would not pass underwriting, and they could not get the final loan approval or the piece of paper that you need, whatever the next steps in getting your financing completed so you can purchase that property. So very important when you're doing business with us. It doesn't, we would prefer, we don't require. There's a difference between preferred and required. We would prefer that you run your pre-approval process through one of our lenders, even if you already are pre-approved with another lender, because it doesn't hurt to get a second opinion.
That's right. And so since we had this same exact circumstance with our past clients.
With this particular lender X.
Yes, so we're making sure that she's ready to go and we don't repeat our mistakes.
Yeah, because the main thing we don't want to do is sell a house out from under a seller.
Mm-hmm.
And then they can't get the financing to get into the new home, and then they're, homeless there and have to go live on the beach. We don't want that to happen.
Little babies, that wouldn't be fun.
So our fiduciary responsibility is to always act in the best interest, and what we did was made sure that this is where I stop, and we say, "Is Gabe there?"
Gabe is here.
I'm here. How's it going, guys?
Good.
Hi, thanks, Gabe, for calling in.
No worries. Yeah, I hear you guys talking about making sure that you get a second opinion on getting pre-qualified.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you have some kind of, like a bankruptcy or a short sale, those kind of things
Little
in the
blip
background.
in your credit history.
Yeah, you know what? That's very important, because anytime you have a short sale, foreclosure, bankruptcy, it does make things a little harder. And the thing is, it's not a cookie-cutter rule for all loan programs.
Yes.
With different loan programs, whether you're going to do a conventional loan, FHA, USDA, or a VA loan, they're going to have different guidelines on when you're going to be eligible to qualify or not. And even on VA, for instance, there's different guidelines if you're going to do a loan under $625,000 or a loan above $625,000.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of different things that a professional has to look at. They have to take a look at your circumstance, and they got to really do their research and make sure that they're giving you the right information, because the last thing you want to do is let someone know they're approved for a loan and go through all the work and pay for the upfront, the appraisal and the home inspection, and then find out later that we can't get them approved for the loan. So that's why it's very important that you use someone that has experience and very professional, and they make sure they don't overpromise and underdeliver.
And that's what we like about you guys. You're very knowledgeable, and have been able to help catch our clients from making mistakes that could cost them a lot of money or make them homeless.
So check them out on HawaiiVALoans.com. That's HawaiiVALoans.com. But go ahead, Gabe. So Gabe, commenting on what you just said, put the local spin on it. Pre-approval is like can, and then when you get into the loan process and you cannot move through, that's no can.
No can, right? If can, no can, no can. And so this is a good segue into what's the difference between getting pre-qualified and pre-approved, right?
That's a great question.
Pre-qualification can actually be done over the phone. It probably takes less than 10 to 15 minutes of a loan specialist getting some basic information. They want to know, what's your full legal name? Where do you live? How do you get paid? Who are you employed by? Who do you bank with? How much money is in the bank? And then very important, we got to pull your credit, because we don't just need your credit score, but your credit report is going to populate all your monthly debt obligations and what you pay per month, which helps us determine your debt to income ratios, which is very important in the process. But like I said, could be really quick, 10 to 15 minutes, and that means you're pre-qualified once you get this information. The next step, though, is even though we want to trust you, we can't just say just because you said you make $10,000 a month doesn't mean we can just take your word for it.
Yes.
We actually have to see your documents. So that's the next step. You know, we would hopefully schedule a meeting, and you would bring in your tax returns, your W-2s, your pay stubs or LES, your bank statements. And so we have to scrub these documents to verify that the information you gave us is indeed correct. Once you get pre-approved and we see those documents, then you can put offers on properties, and we can get you a pre-approval letter. So that's the main difference between pre-qualified and pre-approved. And most sellers, they're not going to accept an offer unless you have a pre-approval letter, not a pre-qualification letter. So that's a big difference.
So one of the gracious things that Hawaii VA Loans, Gabe and his team do for us when we're working with our sellers is we'll put in the remarks, we prefer that offers be submitted with the pre-approval. Prefer, not require. And Gabe and his team, you know, whether they're going to get the financing or not, they'll consult with this client and advise them on making sure that they have the highest probability as a buyer of one of our sellers' listings to be able to not only open escrow but close it.
That's right.
Exactly. And we, you know, with that said, it's like, hey, you don't have to use us, you know, but if you just to get a second opinion, just make sure that these sellers are protected, you know, because sometimes we don't recognize some of the lenders that's doing the pre-approval process, and it's just a second opinion to make sure that this person is in fact pre-approved. So that's something that we do free of charge.
All right. Well, hey, Gabe, real quick before we let you go, can you give a little bit of information about your upcoming events?
Yeah, we got the Hawaii VA Games. It's an annual charity fitness / CrossFit competition that we've done it's going to be the 4th year. It's at the Neil Blaze Arena on Labor Day, September 1st. That's Monday. It's a week from this Monday. It's a charity competition, and we've raised over $30,000 so far. It's going to be fun. We hope to pack the house there, and even if you're not competing that day, it's a great family atmosphere. It's $15 at the door, but if kids 10 and under, it's free. So we'll have a lot of things for the kids to play and have fun there. But we're going to be donating that money to 2 local charities that we're going to announce the day of the event. And we're really excited about that. So more information at HawaiiVAGames.com, or you could find us on Facebook or Instagram.
Awesome.
Well, thanks so much, Gabe.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend.
All right, you too.
These are the lenders you want to work with. They not only work hard for you, but they work hard for the community by putting together this event and having all the proceeds go into the local nonprofits.
All right. Well, don't go too far when we come back. We have a very special guest that's joining us from the Hawaii Homeownership Center.
Yes.
Hey, it's your friend Sean Hannity, and I can tell you firsthand from moving across this great country that bad advice from your real estate agent can cost you time and a whole lot of money. You, however, have a great team of great Americans right there in your backyard that puts their money where their mouths are and takes the stress out of selling a home. I'm talking about ADRIENNE LALLY and Attilio Leonardi of Team Lally at Keller Williams Realty. They have a system for attracting buyers that's so effective they can guarantee to sell your home at a price and a deadline that you agree to, or will have it bought for cash. Now, how can they do this? Simple. The average realtor sells less than 10 homes a year and attracts a handful of buyers a month. Now, Adrienne and Attilio spend thousands of dollars every month to attract hundreds of buyers and help sell your home for 18% more money than the traditional agent. Now, they are so confident that you'll be happy, they also offer you a 1-day listing agreement. Now, if they don't live up to their guarantees, they let you out of the contract. No questions asked. Adrienne and Attilios outsell 99% of the agents in Hawaii by targeting both local and out-of-state buyers. Call the agents that I personally recommend. That's Adrienne Lally and Attilio Leonardi of Team Lally at Keller Williams Realty at 799-9596. That's 799-9596. Or online at guaranteedsale.com.
Are you a veteran interested in purchasing a home? If so, you qualify for the great benefits allowed by the VA Home Loans Program. Benefits like no down payment required, reduced closing costs, and flexible qualifying guidelines.
Hawaii VA Loans is Hawaii's VA loan specialist who can educate you on all these benefits and help you get on track with being pre-approved for a VA loan.
For more information on how you can tap into this great resource, go to hawaiivaloans.com to download their free 24-page ebook. As a special bonus, after downloading the informative guide, you'll be instructed on how you can earn a $1,000 closing cost credit on your next home purchase.
So what are you waiting for? Get your free VA loan ebook and earn a $1,000 closing credit by going to hawaiivaloans.com or give them a call at 792-4251. That's 792-4251. We recommend Fidelity National Title Insurance Company for your next real estate transaction.
Through its nationwide network of direct operations and agents, Fidelity National Title provides title insurance, underwriting, escrow, and closing services to consumers.
Check them out at fidelitynationaltitle.com or fntic.com.
Hi, I'm Adrienne.
And I'm Attilio.
There are a lot of choices out there.
It's important to make the right choice when it comes to a realtor.
This client felt they made the right choice.
We'd like to share their thoughts with you.
I would say that Team Lally is more professional. Also, they are more thorough. They provide more than just their services are excellent. They'll provide you with other services. They keep you updated, let you know what's going on. I was never I was never lost as far as knowing what went on, but every step of the way they kept in touch and let me know what's going on. I would have no problem referring them.
When you're trying to find the best of the best, don't settle for an agent that's just like the rest. Pick a team that knows just what to do. From buying or selling, we work hard for you. Team Lally, the best real estate in the islands. 227-2703.
If you're looking for an outstanding insurance agent that will personally help you during the moment of truth, we recommend Bradley Maruyama with Allstate Insurance.
So, Attilio, what do you mean by the moment of truth?
Well, the best insurance is the insurance you never have to use, but we know that's not how life works. So when life happens, you can count on Bradley and his team to exceed your expectations for your insurance needs.
Keep in mind that when buying a home, the cost of home insurance should be taken into consideration. I trust Bradley with my own personal home, so you should give him a call. Call Bradley with Allstate Insurance at 591-8016. Welcome back, and thanks for listening to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the Guaranteed Sold program, or We'll Buy It. I'm Adrienne.
And I'm Attilio.
And today we're talking about home ownership. We have Dennis Oshiro from the Hawaii Homeownership Center here as our guest today.
Hi, Dennis.
Are you there, Dennis?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Very much for having me.
Yes, thank you for agreeing to come on the show. And why don't you just do a quick introduction on you and about the Hawaii Homeownership Center, please?
Oh, certainly. Well, since October 2008, Hawaii Homeownership Center, we are a nonprofit, and what we do is we help potential first-time home buyers with purchase, financial education, one-on-one coaching, and our objective is to help them overcome all the obstacles that they have.
Hey, Dennis. For some reason, we have like a really are you on a cell phone? Are you on a cell phone or are you on a landline?
I'm on a cell phone.
Oh, okay, because it's just you're breaking up every other word.
Okay, what's that?
Would you be able to call us right back and we get a better connection, or if you have a landline, that would be even better.
Or you can just give us a call back if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try that again then.
Okay. Sure.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
It's okay. So Dennis Oshiro is with the Hawaii Homeownership Center, and we're going to be talking, if you guys are listening into the show, about first-time homebuyer programs. What else?
I guess if you're a renter and what do you do?
And you don't like renting anymore,
Right.
and you want to be a homeowner.
That's right.
This would be the show you want to listen to. They're a nonprofit organization. They got all kind of programs.
And education. They have
They have excellent cell phone technology.
right. So we have Dennis back again. Are you there, Dennis?
Yes.
Oh, that's much
Oh,
better.
yeah, much better.
Okay.
Oh, great. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, the reason I'm dialing in here, we have that home buyers fair sponsored by the Honolulu Star Advertiser.
Oh, good.
Yeah, down at the convention center, so maybe they can check us out after your show.
Tell us real quick, while you're talking about that, give us the info in case the listeners want to head down there.
Yeah, for potential first-time buyers, they have classes going on, tours through Kaka'ako, and we'll be here until 2 p.m. today, and a lot of other, nonprofit agencies, lenders, of course, here to pre-qualify you.
Yeah. And where did you said down at the Hawaii Convention Center or Neil
Hawaii
Blaze?
Convention Center, yes. Yep.
The one at the beginning of Waikiki, because as local people were always like, I'm at the convention center. Which one? You're at the wrong one.
Yep, right across the Ala Moana Shopping Center.
Oh, perfect.
Right.
Not the one I saw the Journey concert at. That's Neil Blaisdell Center.
Oh, no.
So Hawaii Convention Center.
Confused now. Don't get them confused.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, so the Homeownership Center, we are a nonprofit. It's been around since October 2003. And what we do is for people who want to buy, potential first-time buyers, we help them with financial education and personalized one-on-one coaching. And our whole objective is to help them recognize and overcome all the hurdles that face you on the road to home ownership, whether it's credit, down payment, mortgage qualification, budgeting, whatever it may be. And since 2003, we've helped over 1,060 families in Hawaii achieve that dream of home ownership. And I'm especially proud of the fact that 66%, two-thirds of them, were in that low to moderate income category. So it is still possible, A lot of people don't feel that way, with the rising real estate market prices. Yeah.
I think a lot of people too, they have this conception that they got to have all their ducks in a row before they come sit down with you. But no, you guys are there to help them get the ducks in a row, right?
Before they go out and go shopping and get into a contract, right? Check us out. As I like to say, you don't know what you don't know until you come down to the center.
Yeah, and so, ignorance is not bliss when it comes to home ownership. Everybody's making a mortgage payment out there. You're either making your own or your landlord's.
That's right.
Oh, absolutely. Well said.
Yeah.
So, Dennis, if there's any renters out there listening and they just want to know what would be the steps to take to become a homeowner, could you just briefly touch on that for us?
Well, again, we do have, we'll talk about our website and contact info later, but first thing is to come to our orientation, one of our 1-hour orientations. Again, no obligation, and we talk about what is all the details to our classes and our coaching program. And you can also do it online, but nothing beats that face-to-face interaction. But certainly online is available as well. And that's the first step. And if you, after the orientation, feel comfortable that you would want to become, we call you a member once you join us. It's a lifetime membership. And there's 9 hours of classes that can be done over time. And people go, wow, 9 hours, that's a lot. But we do cover a lot. There's 4 major topic areas. Each one is a couple of hours. And we cover budgeting. Where do you find that discretionary income to tuck away for your down payment or closing costs? That's a budgeting part. Credit. Not everyone's aware of what a FICO score is and what can impact it, what can make it go up or down real quickly, and what it takes to qualify for a mortgage. And that's our third part, shopping for a mortgage, what to look for. And we certainly don't tell them, we don't direct them where to go, who to choose, but we're there to help translate all that verbiage and legalese that comes with a a mortgage, even if it is a pre-qualification.
Mm-hmm.
So the objective, again, is to create a home buyer, potential home buyer that can make better decisions for themselves. And finally, of course, is what to look out for in the home shopping process, shopping for a home. And even I myself, when I bought my first place, I never would have thought to, hey, check out that property maybe after work in the evening or on a weekend. What is it like? What's the neighborhood like? And even traffic, accessibility. So there's all kinds of things that we do cover that makes them, the potential buyer, much more comfortable in going through the process.
Yeah, I think it's important to always make sure that your home passes the karaoke test. And what I mean by that is you got to go Friday night to see if your neighbors is not only doing karaoke, but bad karaoke. And then they crank them up real loud.
Yeah, and there might be bad singers at that, like you said.
But, back to what you said about the 9 hours, and people say, oh, man, 9 hours. You know what? When you go to apply for a job, you spend hundreds of hours training. When you go get higher education, thousands of hours. 9 hours is not that big of a deal for a decision that's going to be with you for 25 to 30 years, right?
Yes, and it's so complicated today, all the different parts of it that goes into it. And, that's what we do, is to, again, not make them, a mortgage expert for sure, but at least they can recognize, some of the legal documents that are presented to them, so that, again, they're more familiar and more comfortable with the entire process.
Now, Dennis, for this 9 hours of training, how much does it cost?
Oh, good question. Right now, it's $60 for a lifetime membership. And at one time, we were offering it free. But one thing, just like golf lessons, I'm a wannabe golfer, and I found that if you're paying for a lesson, it has much, much more value than a free lesson, right?
Yes.
And our attendance is much better when there's some skin in the game. So the $60, again, it can be done over time, even if it creates a hardship. And it helps us with that budgeting part as well, So, but we found, again, that there's much more sincerity, dedication when they have something invested into the program. But that being said, even after home ownership, we have ongoing seminars that we put on, I'd say about once a quarter, on different topics like financial planners, insurances, some simple home improvement. We even had a flooring distributor come in once, giving discount coupons out for his products as well. So it's something that keeps on giving, that membership for a lifetime.
Education can't go wrong.
Hey, Dennis,
Can't go wrong.
We got to take a short break, but when we come back, we have a few more questions for you.
Will you hang on there with us?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Dennis.
Upside down and inside out. I'm about to show all you folks what it's all about. Now it's time for it to get on the mic and make this motherfucking party hot.
We went to them to sell our townhome there in Nova Beach. Didn't have any idea of what it was worth, what their asking price would be. Adrienne and Attilio came over, walked through the house, talked to us, and set the price. It was considerably higher than what I'd even imagined. They were very professional. They gave us ideas of how to make the house look better for the open houses and the video, and it sold fairly quick. I was surprised.
Oh, I got excellent results each time I worked with Team Lally. I worked with a price who actually was a buyer the first time and a seller the second time, and both times I had stellar service. All of my questions were answered, and I never had a day where I could not contact them. They're always available. The best service I've ever encountered in the real estate world. I was in a situation where I was moving back to the mainland, and it was about 30 days before I needed to leave, and I called Adrienne and said, "Can you sell my place?" She said, yes, and she got it done before I left.
I got more than I expected. They set the price very correctly. They set it higher than I expected, and we got offers over the asking. It was surprising to me. They knew the market that well. They had excellent marketing. For example, they had a typical open house on a Sunday afternoon. You'll have probably 5 groups of people come through, but their marketing was so excellent. For example, taking a video of the place instead of just still pictures. That we had over 20 groups of people. We had only one open house. It was one Sunday. We had over 20 groups of people, and we had about 5 offers. And the lowest offer was asking price. All of them were over. In fact, we had an offer over asking price even before the first showing. When they came and viewed the property, they gave us the suggestions to what we need to do to make the house more marketable. And so just by following their advice, it worked. We had one showing, and it was all that was necessary. We had a number of offers. And we had to drop one offer to go to the second one. So having those multiple offers was a benefit.
They actually listen to you and care about your needs. They actually knew what we wanted and what we needed, and if we said this is what's going on with us, like they knew with our military status what was going on, and they were like, okay, well, this is what we're going to do. So they didn't give us heartache about the situation. They completely understand the military and what's going on with our lives. They looked out for our best interests. When we first went there, I mean, they weren't like, oh, we're going to make a buck and try and get you to market your house and sell it. They actually referred us to somebody to help rent our house out. And we talked to that lady extensively first before we even made our decision to market our house for sale. So, I mean, they're not there to just put your house on the market so they can make the money. They're actually there to help you make the right decisions for you.
Honestly, these days everyone's always trying to shove a house down your throat or, try to get you into something that you don't really want, especially car dealers and mostly realtors as well, because they're out trying to make money. But with Team Lally, it was a different experience because she and Attilio understood what me and my husband were looking to do and which house we were interested in, and they didn't try to pressure us to look at anything else. They were just understanding, and they said, okay, if this is the house that you want, then we'll wait it out and see what happens. So we got the house that we wanted. So they're very professional, very knowledgeable, very respectful, and just a delight to work with. Once I met them, they're really great people, so I liked them right away.
After I spoke with them, I was very comfortable. I would say that Team Lally is more professional. Also, they are more thorough. They provide more than just, their services are excellent. They'll provide you with other services. They keep you updated, let you know what's going on. I was never lost as far as knowing what went on, but every step of the way they kept in touch and let me know what's going on.
Welcome back. This is Adrienne.
And this is Attilio.
And you're listening to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the Guaranteed Sold program, or we'll buy it. If you have any real estate questions, you can reach us at 799-9596. That's 799-9596, or just go to teamlally.com, and that's Lally.
So if you're just tuning in, we have Dennis Oshiro from the Hawaii Homeownership Center. And Dennis, what other topics were we getting into? I think, Adrienne,
yes,
you had a question?
I had a question. So, Dennis, how much money do I need to buy a home?
Oh, boy, that's a loaded question.
Yeah.
Certainly it depends on what you buy and where you buy. For us, dealing with a lot of first-time home buyers, of course, it's condominiums, which are generally on the lower end.
Yeah.
And, the rule of thumb for financing is that you have the 20% down. But, again, that's there's wonderful loan programs out there. Many are subsidized by the government. And you'll learn about these as you come through the Homeownership Center that you can buy with either nothing down, believe it or not, or more typically 3.5% to 5% down.
Yes.
Wow, that sounds a lot better than 20% down, or a lot more doable.
20% down. That sounds like Mount Everest to some people financially.
Out of reach.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And also at closing, there's all the escrow fees, real estate taxes, your first year of insurance that needs to be dealt with. And again, if you're buying a condo, your homeowner association dues. So all of that needs to be considered. And again, this is all the things that you'll find out about when you come through the center.
All right. So if any of our listeners want to sign up, what's your guys' best website and contact info?
Okay. Our website is www.HIHomeownership. That's for Hawaii Homeownership. All one word, .org. And our office phone is 523-9500. And if there's any neighbor island listeners, toll free is 877-523-9503.
All right. So Dennis, you guys offer some other services besides the homeownership coaching and you're talking about even classes for current homeowners with flooring and financial planners, but I think you have another service that's more towards the foreclosure prevention. Could you touch on that for us?
Oh, certainly. Thanks for asking. After the economic crisis in 2008, in 2009, without any staff addition, we implemented our foreclosure prevention counseling. This service is still at no charge. It's free. And the real challenge here is that there are many families that we all know of that need our assistance, and our challenge is getting the word out to them that call us. We're even one of 5 nonprofit agencies listed on the HUD.gov website. If any families having challenges making their mortgage payment, they can still get help at no charge, HUD.gov. So since 2009, we've helped over 900 families to address their situations. That's not to say that we've been able to save 900 homes, but many families are surprised to learn that there are many options available to them and that they weren't aware of. So we go through all those different choices with them, and ultimately at the end, try to get them to take action sooner than later, because literally in this situation, in their situations, time is money, and the sooner they act, the better it is for everyone.
All right, and if someone is listening and they are in that situation, they can go to the same website and sign up there for the foreclosure prevention counseling?
Yes, there is a process. We ask them to, similar to applying for a mortgage, to download a application that way, and it saves a lot of our counselors' time if they can provide us with some upfront financial information before they come in, and that way we can help service more families that way, versus us sitting down and starting from scratch, every family. So there is a little bit of work on their part, but again, there's no charge, and we can help them recognize that there are more than one option in front of them, available to them.
To provide more compelling reasons for people to want to call in. We've dealt with hundreds of clients in that situation, and what we find is common is that, one, they're kind of embarrassed and they're not sure what to do, and they always come when the pressure's on and there's an auction date, but it's really tough to help people in those situations. So don't be embarrassed. I tell people, think of yourself as, you're a good person, you're just in a bad situation. You're not a bad person in a bad situation, but again, just a good person in a bad situation. So get help. Call the number.
And that number was, 523?
523-9500.
Yes.
Or go to HawaiiHomeownership.org, but it's just HI
Homeownership. Right, HiHomeownership.org.
And if you know somebody else that's in that situation, you know what? Call the number for them and get that information and, put them in a headlock, drag them down there, get some help.
That's right. I know that we've sent several clients your way because with us, we can help them with the short sale, and that usually, resolves the issue. But, if they genuinely want to stay in the home, then they definitely should go out
or get a second opinion.
Get a second opinion, yeah.
Yeah, by no means are we the 100%, end-all experts on everything. We are super knowledgeable, but we always want them to feel comfortable with the direction they move for their family.
That's right.
Absolutely. And I do recommend that, if nothing else, they contact you too, because you have helped many, many families and get out of their situations as well. So I'm sure they can appreciate that.
So, speaking of success, do you have any success stories you want to share with us?
There are many, and I'd like to add that prior to joining the center 6 years ago, for 30 years I was on the for-profit side in mortgage lending, but since joining the center, I've seen very heartwarming personal stories, single parents that were able to buy through their own dedication and hard work in making it happen. And many have taken a couple of years, but our counselors will stick with them as long as they, too, are dedicated towards that goal. We have first-time home buyers that come from generations of renters. Never would have dreamt of buying a home, but somebody told them, a friend or good realtors like yourselves told them about HHOC, and they checked it out, One classic story I'd like to leave with you actually took place 6 years ago when I joined the center, and it's a classic in that this potential buyer was in escrow. He was buying a ground floor and unit townhouse, so it had a little bit of yard to it, and he was still in escrow. Hadn't closed, so he didn't technically own it yet. And the seller hadn't shut off the utilities. So this guy was going over, he was so excited, he was so excited going over every afternoon and watering that little yard. He really took it to heart, and he couldn't wait to close and become a home buyer, So innocently, he was using the seller's water.
It's like, oh, wow, we got this new landscaping company.
But, yeah, that's a precious story.
Yeah, it's always that pride of ownership. And, you guys are helping people own homes, and that's got to always be better for a community when you have more people owning and making their nice little piece of yard.
Yeah, having that pride of ownership.
Yeah.
So,
it is.
Well, thank you, Dennis, so much for coming on the show. And again, if any of our listeners want to get more information, they can go to hihomeownership.org or give a call to 523-9500.
And tell us again about you guys, home buyers workshop you guys are doing today.
Oh, yes. Again, we're down at the convention center. The star advertiser, but there are many, many exhibitors down here. And this is no cost, no admission cost. There is a $10 parking fee, but well worth it to get access to all kinds of information about home ownership.
Tell you what, go park at the Alamana Shopping Center. Go buy some food at the food court.
And walk over.
I didn't say that.
All right. Thanks, Dennis. You have a great weekend.
Thanks for having us on. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you,
Dennis.
Dennis. Bye-bye.
All right. We got to take a quick break, but when we come back, we have some open houses to talk about.
And coming soon properties.
That's right.
Tired of waiting 2 or 3 months to finalize your home loan or refinance? Jody Tonga and her team at Pacific Rim Mortgage have a turn time of 30 days or less by processing your loans locally.
Take advantage of today's low interest rates by calling our good friend Jody Tonga of Pacific Rim Mortgage. Her personal cell is 488-5510. That's 488-5510.
Hi, it's Colin Coward. You've heard me say losers make excuses and champions find a way to win every time. Need to sell your home right here in Honolulu? You've got real estate agents who operate in a whole different league. My friends, ADRIENNE Lally and Attilio Leonardi of Team Lally Keller Williams. Those guys make the selling process look easy because they sell 27 times more homes than the average agent and spend thousands of marketing dollars, attracting hundreds of buyers. Because of that, ADRIENNE and Attilio guarantee that if they can't sell your home at a price and deadline you agreed to, they'll buy your home. They'll buy yours, no risk. And if at any point you're not happy, they'll let you fire them, and you're free to go. But that's not going to happen. There's only one phone call I would make. It would be to ADRIENNE Lally and Attilio Leonardi. Write the number down, 799-9596. 799-9596. Or online at guaranteedsale.com. That's guaranteedsale.com.
Hawaii is one of the most beautiful places to live with our gorgeous weather and perfect tropical climate. It's the ultimate paradise.
However, pests love living here just as much as we do. Pests like cockroaches, termites, ants, and even rodents thrive within our very own homes.
Ew! Keeping them out is important for the safety of your family as well as the structural integrity of your home.
Let Kama'aina Termite and Pest Control keep your home clear of these unwanted pests.
They offer smart, reasonable, and effective programs for your property. With more than 30 years of experience, let the Kama'aina team protect your investment.
Call them today for a free estimate at 591-9997. Again, that's 591-9997. One of the things we recommend to get the most value in regards to getting your home ready for sale is a professional cleaning, and the cleaning company we recommend is Spots Cleaning and Maintenance.
Give Flo a call at 383-5843. They are licensed and insured and can do residential and commercial cleaning.
Look, folks, I'm a certified clean freak. Just ask my beautiful wife, Regina. This is the only company I trust to clean my own properties.
Welcome back. This is Adrienne.
And this is Attilio.
And you're listening to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the Guaranteed Sold program, or we'll buy it. If you have any real estate questions, you can reach us at 799-9596. That's 799-9596, or at teamlally.com, and that's Lally.
Or maybe you just want to know the meaning of life.
Give us a call.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So speaking of the meaning of life, we have, who is that?
Cherie.
Cherie is on the line.
Hey,
Are
guys.
you going to tell us the meaning of life?
Oh, we need more than an hour.
Yep. To find out the meaning of life, visit you at the open house.
That's right.
Yeah, there you go. I'll be out at the Spinnaker Townhome at Ocean Point today in Eva Beach from 1 to 3 p.m. And this is a real spacious 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath, 2-floor condo unit. It's an end unit as well. Lots of landscaping, its own little private yard. There's pool, rec center, lots of great amenities. So come on out and visit me.
All right, and this is a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath, and listed at $420,000.
$420,000.
Right.
Highly desirable unit.
Yeah, I got the little yard in the front, garage in the back, guest parking real close.
Close to the schools and shopping.
Yeah, so come visit.
Go visit Cherie, starting in an hour.
Yep.
1 to 3 today.
Come on, visit.
All
And
right.
look for the Team Lally signs.
Yes.
All right, thanks, Cherie.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
All right, and now we have Lydia. Is that Lydia that's there?
I'm here.
Hi.
Hi, Lydia.
Hi.
Where are you at today?
Okay. Well, I'm going to be at Evan Gentry Center on the park at a really nice detached single family, 91-231 Pupia Place. And this is a great value. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2-car garage for $475.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well below market, so great value. It will be available from 1 to 3 today. Highly recommend they try to stop by.
Yeah.
And there's no maintenance fees on this home. I know some of the homes there in Eva Beach, you have they're single family, but then on top of it, you have the maintenance fees. This one, there's no maintenance fees, just the association of $35 a month.
Yeah.
Right, correct.
So
all
right, so 1 to 3, go visit Lydia. Look for those Team Lally open house signs.
So that's today, Saturday, folks.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks,
All right.
Lydia.
See you there.
Lydia.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, and then we have one more open house. But
This one, where's this one at?
this one is over in Waipio Gentry at the Cliffside Village
Yes.
on Mui Place.
Mui Place.
It's a ground level condo.
It's ground level.
Ground level. Are you just repeating everything I'm saying? You're so
That's what the
annoying.
co-host does. They just repeat.
No. Okay, so it's 2 bedrooms, 2 bath, 1 parking. It's listed at $295,000. It has awesome views of the coastline, Diamond Head.
The homeowner used a professional cleaning company. He did a lot of work himself. This thing is immaculate.
He actually used Spots cleaning,
Spots cleaning.
and he was blown away.
He was blown away.
Are you going to stop doing that? You're just really annoying. All right, so this one's going to be open today from 1 to 3.
Mm-hmm.
And Abby is going to be out there, so go visit with Abby. $295,000, 2 bedrooms, 2 bath, 1 parking.
Now, folks, if you're listening to the open houses that we just talked about, it's more than just taking a look at those properties. Go and interact with our buyer agents. They've been on our team for for a while.
Mm-hmm.
They're highly trained full-time professionals. We put a lot of time and effort into training and coaching. If you're tired of doing a hit and miss with buyer representation on looking for a home, go visit our open houses. I would be confident if you spoke with any of our buyer partners at any of these open houses, just look for the Team Lally sign.
Or you can call them on the buyer hotline.
Call them on the buyer hotline. They'll be running for the phone because it rings all their phones at the same time. So give them a second because they'll be like, yes, this is so-and-so with Team Lally. So let them catch their breath and see how good of listeners they are.
So that buyer hotline number is 234-4421. That's 234-4421.
What I want you to do is ask them about their guarantee.
Oh, yeah, the love it or leave it.
Love it or leave it. What is that about, Adrienne?
Well, they're going to have to call our buyer agents to find out, right? Or
No, we tell them now.
No? I don't think so. I think they should call the buyer hotline and ask the buyer agents, what is the love it or leave it guarantee?
All right, so we'll give them part of it, and then they got to get the other part of it from the actual buyer agent. But if you're not 100% satisfied with the home that we help you buy, we're going to do something special for you.
That's right.
Call the buyer hotline, find out what that special thing is. I doubt any other buyer agent out there is giving you this guarantee.
That's right. And that number is 234-4421. That's 234-4421.
All right, so
we have about a minute left. You want to talk about our event that's happening tomorrow?
Oh, yeah. We have our 9th annual Client Appreciation Party happening at the Coast Guard Air Station. Heading out towards White Plains, instead of go left, go right as you're heading out to the Harbors Point, Kalaeloa area.
Mm-hmm.
Look for the Team Lally signs putting up. Those are going to be put up by Chad Lally.
Yes.
Directing you from the freeway. So we're down the hill from the big forest fire that's going on. Go in the opposite direction of the smoke to the Coast Guard Air Station. We're going to be, what time from?
Well, I just wanted to talk about the fact that we have a client appreciation party.
That's a good thing.
And we've been doing it every year because we appreciate our clients, we appreciate their business, and we like to have a big party for them every year. And each year, I think it gets better and better. And
That's a bunch of baloney.
No?
We just like writing off having fun.
well, that's
No. We want to appreciate our clients.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of time and money and effort doing this for 9 years. Big shout out to Kimberly, our operations manager. She's the one that's pretty much 98% organized this thing. We're going to have the scouts from Troop 126 helping out, volunteers. We're going to have our awesome team members running things like the Shave Ice Station.
We'll have Women in Need out there.
Face painting.
And we're collecting baby items
Live
for
music.
donation. Live music.
Door prizes.
Photo booth. All sorts of fun.
Giving you drink tickets.
All right. Well,
Not too many drink tickets. You still got to
Just
drive home.
2. Well, thanks for listening, and thank you to our sponsors.
Denise Kaehu with Hawaii Escrow and Title.
Gabe Amey and Jim Owens of Hawaii VA Loans.
Mike Metz with Combine Termite and Pest Control.
Bradley Mariyama of Allstate Insurance.
Marcelo Teixeira with Spots Cleaning and Maintenance.
Aline Strickland of Fidelity National Title.
Jody Tonga and Derek Tonga of Pacific Rim Mortgage.
David Kane of Kane and Heron, the attorneys with hearts.
If you want to get a hold of any of our sponsors, just go to teamlally.com. Check out our business partner page under our link section.
We also want to give a big thank you to Steven, our producer here in the studio.
Chee-hoo.
And make sure to tune in next week. We're going to have an awesome guest talking about something that will change your life forever.
This is the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the guaranteed
Sold Program! can't sell your home at the agreed upon price and or time frame, we'll have it bought for cash.
Thanks and aloha!